What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, I gotta ask you, how do you feel if you hold that Stellantis stock right now? Whoo! Ladies and gentlemen, it is currently 6:09 a.m. Pacific time, and coming soon, in the next 20 minutes or so, the market's going to open, and I think Stellantis' stock might fall under $15 for the first time in a minute. And how far is the stock going to fall before the board of directors realizes it's either him or us? And I ask that question because it's a very fair and a very real question. I believe with everything, I don't think Carlos Tavares makes it out of 2024 as the CEO of Stellantis. I could be wrong. I just don't see it. One of the things that I can tell you for sure, with all of these law firms, and we've covered it here recently, hey, there goes a classic, you won't see those anymore. With all of these law firms in different states picking up and doing their own investigations, was there, did they not carry out their fiduciary responsibility? Did they not listen to offers if people wanted to purchase a brand? Because it looks like they actually disclosed that. If you don't remember, if you remember, Carlos Tavares said that Alfa Romeo was absolutely not for sale. It was the jewel of Stellantis. Do you remember that? Now, I believe that came out because several Chinese companies made bids or offers to buy. Now, Alpha's not making them a lot of money. If not, no, I don't know if they operated at a loss like Maserati has been, and how Dodge, I think, will be after this year. But you have a fiduciary responsibility. It's very similar to the people at Twitter did not want to sell to Elon Musk, but they're a publicly traded company. They have a fiduciary responsibility to their investors. That means don't make dumbass decisions. Don't intentionally put the company in a hole, like, I don't know, investing $250 million into a friggin' drone company that's supposed to move people around, like Archer Aviation, which is consistently losing money. Now, I understand why Stellantis would do that. It puts them into an aviation market. Like, I get it, but I don't see the Archer Aviation thing ever coming to fruition. I just don't. I don't see it. I think somebody will do it. I just don't think it's going to be them. They're burning too much cash. Just a fact. And when I look at Stellantis' books, the farther this stock goes down, the more it hurts them, right? Value dries up like this, right? It's the same thing that you see when, Tesla stock goes down, how they talk about Elon loses, 30 billion, 20 billion. Like, yes, Stellantis is losing available cash on hand as that stock goes down. So, yes, if the stock goes into the 14s today, it's bad news. And pre-market, I think they're about like 15 cents away. 15 cents away from being in the 14s. And that's bad news. Considering you were just at 21. That basically means you lost a third of your stock's value in a quarter. Damn. That's bad. And with everything else going on, and major shout out to Dan over at iAllegedly. I just watched his video from yesterday, this morning, where he's talking about banks and if there was a bank run. And it really does mean that. I mean, a lot of these companies could be screwed, you know, especially with banks that hold debt that they have and other things. If only 1% of the population went and grabbed their cash out of the bank, there'd be a lot of banks that would fail. A lot of the money, which you guys, I don't know, a lot of you guys are just like, and this isn't like a dig or anything, I'm just trying to explain to you how some of this stuff works. A lot of you guys don't understand that if it all came due and we had to all have like, and the banks had to produce all of the cash that people supposedly have in their accounts, it doesn't exist. It's all electronic. It's all ones and zeros. It's not actual paper. It's not. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. But I'd like to know what you guys think. Do you think Carlos Tavares makes it into 2025? Because I think he's trying to delay releasing that Dodge Charger as long as possible. And the only reason I can see him doing that is because he knows when it doesn't sell, like the video we did earlier today that talked about, would you buy a Dark Horse Mustang or a C8 Corvette or a no option Scat Pack EV? I think the answer is pretty simple. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'd love to know your insight. Let's discuss it in the comments. Do you think he'll make it to 2025? I don't. See you guys on the next one.
For the longest time, whoa, for the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Represent.